Hey folks, how you doing? It's Solomon Lee here, and we've got a special treat for you all. Today, my editor sent me this clip from that new Star Wars series. I think it's called The Mandalorian. Oh, no, not The Mandalorian. That's actually something. This one is called Boba Fett. Boba Fett. So, apparently, he sent me this clip and asked me what my professional opinion about it was. So, let's have a look. We've got an old man in the tube. Oh, what happened? What happened to you? So let's look at that move right there, right now. That was a single leg takedown, or that was an attempt at doing a single leg takedown. It works, all right. Even in street fights, you get people doing it. But the issue is this thing is a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier, and I don't think that it's fair to judge the fighting abilities of this Boba Fett guy when he's just woken up, essentially. So let's see how the rest of the fight goes, and hopefully he does better. Because this is going to be really, really sad if it's just an old man getting beaten up for the next 2.5 minutes-ish. Alright, so he's on the ground, he gets thrown. Ooh. I'm glad there was nothing pointy for him to land on. Instead, there's a convenient weapon. Ooh, yes, I love it. Vibro shock, taser, knuckle dusters. He seems really resilient, you know. I think most people would have taken at least some damage from that, but apparently not. This Wookiee though, man, look at the energy. I'm loving it. He's really showing his dominance. So he's got a bear hug. Okay, let's talk about the bear hug situation. I like bear hugs, I do, but normally I use them just to get the opponent in the air, and then I'll slam them onto the ground. And it looks like this Wookiee could do that quite easily. Boba Fett, what could he have done? First of all, again, I don't know how old, how spry, how good his reflexes are, but personally, I wouldn't engage someone like this. He's fighting very upfront, as you can see. I mean, the Wookiee, he's not slow, but he's not exactly that fast either. So, is there only one exit? Couldn't he have left at this point or something? Trying to hit the guy in the face, push him back. Yeah, I can see that working, but this thing has a mouth, I think, the size of roughly his fist, and I guess if you miss, you might end up losing at least a couple of digits there. If anything, you know, if you're gonna push someone back, you go for the neck. You know, it's good to push that back. Eyes, if you want to, you know, do a nice thumbs in the eyes, but let's not get too Krav Maga at this point. This new person showed up, and ooh, that stab, the shank to the kidney did nothing. There's what now, 4 other people. I'm not impressed. I'll let you know. If these 4 people cornered me in the middle of the night in the alleyway, I'd laugh, or I'd mug them. Oh wow, amazing. So okay, let's have a look at that last scene there. Basically, Boba Fett grabs that rod, and he's trying to go for some vital shots. I think he actually stuck it into the Wookiee's thigh, but I mean, out of all the places you could stick it, the thigh doesn't really have that many nerve endings, so maybe he was trying to go for I don't know Wookiee physiology, you know, I'm not sure. It looks pretty simian, very humanoid, but at the same time, it didn't look like it did any damage, did it? It looked like it just made him madder. So, and again, the last thing you want is making someone mad and not being able to do anything about it. And so far, this old man's just been flailing. So let's see what happens next. Maybe the kids are actually better than I gave them credit for. Yes, we have orcs. Outer space orcs. Ooh. I gotta hand it to these people, like, all the, this Wookiee would be great in, you know, WWE, WrestleMania. It's just tossing people around, it knows how to flaunt. Oh, that's a bite straight out of the neck. Clearly it's a vampire Wookiee as well. Very animalistic, I like that. Okay, we've got the preppy kids with their nice clothes and fancy gadgets here. What are they doing? Yes! Yes, excellent. Trap hole. That was convenient. I'm not going to question that at this point. Suspension of disbelief and whatnot. Why you just stand there, honestly? Like, do something. He's hanging on, but You had 3 people who could stomp on the guy's fingers, but it takes the person farthest away with a weapon to actually, you know, shoot a pretty, a shot that requires a lot of accuracy. So, alright. Props to that sniper girl, she actually did something. And that's it. The old man comes back, and he's wearing a robe this time. Great. Great. What did I think about that fight? I mean, it wasn't really much of a fight, was it? That Wookiee was clearly the MVP, honestly. I don't care if it was on roids or, you know, like cocaine or whatever, but man, it was the only one doing any sort of work. I guess you could say it's the only one who was actually doing anything that was really threatening in that situation. What could have gone better? Look, self-defense rule number 1, you always try and disengage whenever possible. So clearly this Wookiee was out for trouble. You couldn't negotiate yourself out of the situation. But, you know, the Wookiee didn't seem all that determined to try and catch up to them. And when he was distracted by the orcs, he took his time with those too. Then again, he was facing the kids, and if Boba Fett was his prime target, he was really making it easy. I don't know if he was going easy on them, or if there's some sort of backstory I'm not getting here, but yeah, I think Boba Fett, if he was in a truly dangerous situation, should have just disengaged in the first place. He's up against an opponent who's clearly just gives no, doesn't care. It doesn't care. You know, he took on how many people? What, 7 people just now? Like 2 orcs, 4 kids. Yeah, 7 people. And I personally think he's the one who walked out of that in the best shape, you know. So, all right, maybe I'll have a look at some more of these clips. But personally, if you ask me would I want to watch the series, no, I wouldn't want to watch The Mandalorian. Boba Fett, not The Mandalorian. Boba Fett. Thanks very much, folks. This is Solomon Lee. Peace out.